it's been a rather busy week in the old whispering community. There's been a lot of shouting out towards each other and recommending other whispers for everyone. So, and I've got to say a big thank you because I've been mentioned literally a billion times. I know it's a big number, but yeah, there's actually too many to remember and too many to list of all the people I would like to thank for mentioning me. So I won't go through a list. I'll just say you know who you are, and a very big thank you for that. So this video, I thought I'd do another fun facts session for you. It's a great way to learn about random facts that you may not have known. So you can come here to relax and to learn. How good is that? It's a two for one deal. So we'll get started. First fun fact of the night. The driest place on Earth is Calama in the Atacama Desert in Chile. The driest place. You'll have to bear with me while I weed out the not so fun ones. No, stupid. Carbon monoxide can kill a person in less than 15 minutes. There are no clocks or windows in any casino. Now that's quite interesting, isn't it? Just so people don't worry so much about the time, or so they can lose track of time and spend more time in the casino. I'm just going to throw in the word time again because I said it so many times just then. I'll say it again. Anyway, we'll continue. Bees can communicate with other bees by dancing. Their dance can alert other bees as to which direction in the distance nectar and pollen is located. That's pretty cool. 20% of tuxedo rentals take place in May. Lake Nicaragua boasts the only freshwater sharks in the entire world. I did not know that. By the age of 60, most people have lost 50% of their taste buds. Now that's a shame, isn't it? Not looking forward to old age because of that. The average person's hair will grow approximately 590 inches in a lifetime. This is good. 10% of the Russian government's income comes from the sale of vodka. When the Statue of Liberty was moved from France to the United States, 214 crates were used to transport it. The statue was also reduced to 350 pieces. In China, pancakes are generally served as side dishes. They are stuffed with meat, bean sprouts, and other vegetables. Despite the hump, a camel's spine is straight. Large kangaroos can cover more than 30 feet with each jump. The YKK on the zipper of your Levi's stands for Yoshida Kokyo Kabushi Bai Baisha, world's largest zipper manufacturer. A survey reported that 12% of Americans think that Joan of Arc was Noah's wife. That's good. A species of dolphin is born naturally blind in the Indus and Ganges rivers in South Asia. These dolphins have a highly sophisticated sonar system and swim on only one side of their body. Wow. Coca-Cola used to use the slogan "Good to the last drop" in 1908. This slogan was later used by Maxwell House. I don't know who that is, but that's alright. The largest living organism ever found is a honey mushroom, how do you say that? Armillaria ostii. It covers 3.4 square miles of land in the Blue Mountains of eastern Oregon, and it's still growing. I would love to see that. That would be awesome. Raw coffee beans soaked in water and spices are chewed like candy in many parts of Africa. Contrary to popular beliefs, chocolate does not cause acne. I don't know about that because I'm pretty certain that every time I eat chocolate, a fair amount of chocolate, that is, I start popping up, what's the word? Breaking out, that's the word I wanted. A cow produces 200 times more gas a day than a person. That's gross. Carl Sagan was a pot smoker. Knows the boys is there. There's some really dumb ones in here. No. Too long. Thomas Alva Edison patented almost 1,300 inventions in his lifetime. The city of Chicago is the only post office in the world where you can drive your car through. It takes 12 honeybees to make 1 teaspoon of honey. The US Post Office handles 43% of the world's mail. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave. A British term for slot machine is fruit machine or one-armed bandit. Any of you British folk can confirm that, I'm sure. If someone were to capture and bottle a comet's 10,000-mile vapor trail, the amount of vapor actually present in the bottle would take up less than 1 cubic inch of space. That's interesting. Eating large amounts of carrots will eventually turn your skin orange because of the chemical substance called carotene, which is found in carrots. Carotene is the cause of the orange hue in leaves during the fall. So, too many carrots will turn you orange. The phrase rule of thumb is derived from an Old English law which stated that you couldn't beat your wife with anything wider than your thumb. No, it's stupid. About 200 million M&Ms are sold each day in the United States. A 1-ounce milk chocolate bar has 6 milligrams of caffeine. Parker Brothers prints about $50 billion worth of Monopoly money in 1 year. I think that's another one I read one time, is that more Monopoly money is printed than real world currency, which is quite interesting. Cleopatra married 2 of her brothers. Any free-moving liquid in outer space will form itself into a sphere because of its surface tension. A Hungarian named Ladislav Biro invented the first ballpoint pen in 1938. And good on him, because, you know, a good biro is worth its weight in gold these days, I reckon. Goldfish lose their colour if they are kept in dim light or are placed in a body of running water, such as a stream. Roasted coffee beans start to lose small amounts of flavour within 2 weeks. Ground coffee beans begin to lose its flavour in 1 hour. Brewed coffee and espresso begins to lose flavour within minutes. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the world was 129 degrees below zero at Vostok, Antarctica on July 21st, 1983. Chewing gum while peeling onions will keep you from crying. The world's smallest winged insect, the Tanzanian parasitic wasp, is smaller than the eye of a housefly. Wow. Here's a very fun fact. Hundreds of years ago, only the wealthy people used to wear underwear. Now, you know, Cheerios cereal was originally called Cheeriots. Your nostrils take turns inhaling. Now that is good, yes. The WD in WD-40 stands for water displacer. Sponge candy was invented in Buffalo, New York. I don't know what that is. Diet Pepsi was originally called Patio Diet Cola. Unlike other spiders that sit passively in their web, wolf spiders are hunters actively stalking their prey. Sounds like my kind of spider. Laid end to end, the arteries, capillaries, and veins would stretch for about 60,000 miles in the average child and would be about 100,000 miles in an adult, enough to wrap around the world nearly 4 times. Far out. is Tuesday. A chicken with red earlobes will produce brown eggs, and a chicken with white earlobes will produce white eggs. I did not know that. More people in China speak English than in the United States. On average, pigs live for about 15 years. A hairbreadth away is 1/48th of an inch. This is interesting. The US government will not allow portraits of living persons to appear on stamps. Red is the most commonly coloured vehicle involved in accidents each year. Wow. The smallest bone in the human body is the stirrup bone, which is located in the ear. Bit ironic. The first place in the Western world to give women the right to vote was an island known as Man. I'm pretty sure New Zealand was one of the first places to give women the right to vote. A very famous Kiwi called Kate Shepherd started that movement. So anyway, that's a freebie for you. The Super Bowl is broadcast to over 182 countries in the world. Well, I didn't see it. There were no red-coloured M&Ms from 1976 to 1987. At the time of the US Revolutionary War, Philadelphia was the second largest English-speaking city in the world, surpassed only by London. The toes of mummies are wrapped individually. Honey is the only food that does not spoil. Honey found in the tombs of Egyptian pharaohs has been tasted by archaeologists and found edible. Why would you taste honey found with Egyptian pharaohs? I don't know, maybe some people are into that sort of thing. Cornflakes were invented after Will Keith Kellogg and his brother Dr. John Harvey Kellogg set about developing a nutritious cereal for the patients of a health resort in 1890. But again, I read another fact one time that there's more nutritional value in the cardboard box that the cornflakes come in. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I read that somewhere. More boys than girls are born during the day. More girls are born at night. The name Wendy was made up for the book Peter Pan. That's interesting. So if there's any Wendy's out there, I'm sorry, but you're a fairy tale. Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, was allergic to carrots. Oh, the irony. The smallest fish in the world is the Dromeda mananus of the Chagos archipelago. It is only 0.33 inches long. After the US Civil War, about 33 to 50% of all US paper currency in circulation was counterfeit. The barramundi, a fish, grows up as a male, but after 2 years or so it turns into a female to breed. The first product to have a barcode scanned was Wrigley's gum. In Nepal, cow dung is used for medicinal purposes. Grapes explode when you put them in the microwave. Oh, I have to try that. That would be awesome. The temperature of the Earth's interior increases by 1 degree every 60 feet down. Well, the first household refrigerators cost about $16,000 in today's money. Alright, a couple more. Grasping your ears is a sign of repentance or sincerity in India. And the last fun fact for the night. Airbags are deployed at a rate of 200 miles per hour. Amazing stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. And I guess I will speak to you in about a week. Hopefully sooner maybe.